The night I met Julian and his father was at a dinner that CORD put on for the volunteers to meet with potential applicants that were looking for work. Originally, I was supposed to be introduced to a gentleman or a student by the name of Sam who didn't show, and they asked me if I would be interested in meeting Julian. And of course I said for sure. And I met Julian and his father, and immediately I could tell that they were a serious family, and Julian wanted to go to work, and of course his father, and later I met his mother, and you could tell they wanted him to find work. And so I went out and I got some leads for Julian, and every time I told him, Julian, this is something that you might be interested in, after of course finding out what his interests were. And he would follow up on every lead. His mother made sure that he got to those places, and within about a week or a week and a half, he had a position at Whole Foods, and he's been working there now for 4 months.
If you want a job, go for it. It doesn't matter if you have a disability. It doesn't matter if you startle. It doesn't matter if you talk different. If you want a job that you want, then go for it and achieve it. If you can ask someone for help. If you can ask your boss or your coworker if you need help with anything.
My experience or my profession was I was an educator back in the city of Worcester. I taught for 31 years in a vocational school. My first 19 years I was a classroom teacher, teaching mechanical drawing and math. My last 11 years at Worcester Vocational High School was as the job placement cooperative education counselor. And at that position, I would help students in finding internships, placing them in cooperative education, and when they graduated, finding them a position in their respective trade.
I knew that was the job I wanted because it's close to my house and it's good. It's good. It was good hours.
When I found out that Julian did get the position, they had called me, and I was very happy. And we met because we were doing a workshop on transportation. Julian doesn't drive, so his folks were going to be giving him a ride back and forth. So CORD let us know that that the RTA was putting on a workshop. So I went with Julian, and that was the first time I met him, and I congratulated him. And of course, the look on his face, you could tell he was very proud and he was very happy. And his father was with him again that day as well. And so we got to listen to the workshop, and I said, this is something that you could probably use, Julian. You'll be more independent this way. Excuse me. And I'm not sure if he did use that or not. After that, I surprised him. I found out when he was working, and I went into Whole Foods and I asked where Julian was, and they said, well, he was in the back in the kitchen area. And when he came out, and the look on his face when he saw me there was he just said, hi, Walter, and it was, and I said, how are you doing? And he was very happy that I went to see him in his employment. He was all, dressed up in their regular attire, and so that was nice to see too.
If you have a disability, and if it brings you down, don't be discouraged. You can pick yourself up and endure whatever, to endure whatever challenges you may have.